Usually, it is not necessary to manually rename glyphs because their names and Unicode code points are assigned automatically when you move glyphs in the font window. But if you want to see the information and correct it, select the Rename Glyph command from the glyph menu, or just press Command plus on the keyboard. Anybody in our culture is regarded as invited as long as he stays in one fixed position. Once he starts moving around and crossing boundaries, he's delinquent. He's fair game. You will see a dialog box. In the top part of the dialog box, you see the current name and Unicode code point indexes of the glyph. In the middle, there are two edit fields where you may change the information. Below them lie the options controls.
I wish I were a girl again, half savage and hardy and free.
To change a glyph's name, enter a new name in the name field. If this glyph has a properly assigned Unicode code point, and you want to find the name mapped to that index in FontLab Studio's database, press the Auto button to the right of the Edit field, and FontLab Studio will fill in the name field for you. He says the highway dust is over all. The bird would cease and be as other birds, but that he knows in singing not to sing. The question that he frames in all good words is what to make of a diminished thing. If the option replace existing glyphs with the same name or Unicode code point option is not checked, then if you enter a name that is already assigned to one of the font's glyphs, the OK button will be disabled and you will not be able to assign that name. Switch the option on the Allow FontLab Studio to replace glyphs. Use the next option to control how FontLab Studio does the replacement.
Do I contradict myself? Very well then, I contradict myself. I am large. I contain multitudes.
Use the Unicode Edit field to change a glyph's Unicode code points. You may enter more than one Unicode code point separated by a space. Use the Auto button to find the Unicode code points mapped to a glyph's name in FontLab Studio's database. Rename glyph in all classes. This option will automatically change the glyph name in all classes that contain the glyph name renamed. Rename glyph in OpenType code. This option will automatically change the glyph name in all OpenType features that contain the glyph being renamed. Press the OK button to assign a new name to the glyph. You will see that the glyph moves to a new place in the font window, depending on the currently selected encoding vector, Unicode range, or code page. Symbols looked so mysterious, they promised such a privileged way of knowing. And now we are left with two equally irritating alternatives. Either every utterance provides for this privileged knowledge, but where everything is privileged, there is no longer a privilege. For language is always symbolic, but only a happy few can deal with it as such. To just change the existing glyph name suffix, choose More, add suffix to name from the font window context menu. Choose a new suffix and a name will replace existing new suffix.